Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Inside Story with Student Life. My name is Tierza Watts, and I'm the Director of Student Life, and I'm excited to have Erin Golden here with me today. We're going to talk about undergraduate research, something you may not think of as involvement, but it actually is. And of course, it's deeply connected with your academics and future career often. So I want to start by having Erin introduce herself, tell us a little bit about what her job is on campus. And then Erin, I'd love it if you'd also tell us, where did you go to college? And what was something you were involved in that was meaningful to you?
Sure. Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Erin Golden, and I am the Director of Undergraduate Research and Creative Activities here on campus. And so that means that I am here to help you get connected to working with research mentors or arts mentors, or really, I like to think of myself as a mentor matchmaker on campus. I am a neuroscientist by training. I've studied neuroscience since I was an undergrad. I went to undergrad at Franklin and Marshall College, which is a small liberal arts school in Pennsylvania. And my big thing there was playing rugby. Yeah. I was a
That's
winger,
awesome.
which means I did a lot of running, not as much tackling. Had some really good injuries though, with other people tackling me running full speed. So
That's
still
awesome.
feeling that.
Was that part of the intramurals program, or did you do it for club sports?
It was a club sport. Yeah. So we played other women's teams around the Pennsylvania area.
That's awesome. I was an RA in college, and I had two rugby players on my staff. And the first time I went to a rugby game, I was like, wow, that is some physicality. And they played hard, and they
Yeah,
played
it was
good.
awesome. And then you sing afterwards, which is like the best part. There's a lot of songs. I think I was in it for the singing.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it was good.
All right, well, let's jump into today's topic. My first question is, what is undergraduate research? And can you give us a couple of examples of projects that students have done here at CU Denver?
Yeah. So I mentioned that I'm a neuroscientist, right? Before I came to work at CU Denver, was the person in the white lab coat working with mice and slides and like antibodies and images. And so that is one type of research. And I think that when we say the word research, that's the first thing that people think of, right? Colorful liquid in beakers and lab coats. But research is all sorts of things. It's any question that you have or topic that you're interested in that you want to dive deeper into. So neuroscience, I studied taste buds. Taste bud research is one kind of research. Cancer research, finding things for diseases. And those would all fall into the STEM disciplines. But here on campus, we have students doing research across all disciplines. So we had a student a few years ago who studied the history of Denver's punk music scene. We had another student this summer who was looking at Star Trek fan fiction written by women. We have students working with faculty mentors on documentaries, with folks working on peace brokering in Middle Eastern countries. Really any topic that you have that you want to dive further into, we can help you find a faculty mentor on campus to work with.
It sounds like besides a matchmaker, you are somebody who supports curiosity.
Yes. And a lot of people will come to us and be like, I've never done research. If you've ever written a paper for class and had to dive deeper into a topic, you've tried out research before. And if you've liked that and want to keep digging for more answers, we can help you get to the next step.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
Well, my second question is, what's the best way for students to, investigate doing undergraduate research, or actually just go ahead and sign up to do it? Is there an acceptance part? Like, do you apply? How does this work?
Yeah, so we have a few programs that our office runs. So they're all called Eureka, which stands for Education Through Undergraduate Research and Creative Activities. We really like our acronyms over in the ERCA office. And there's a few different ways you can get into Eureka. So we'll have faculty propose positions, and those positions will get posted on Handshake. We should have some coming up for the spring, although I think by the time this is out, those will be filled. And those are our Eureka Student Assistant and Fellows positions, so kind of entry level or more advanced positions that you can apply for, just like applying for a job. Or if you have a faculty mentor that maybe you had in class that you're interested in working more with, or maybe they mentioned to you coming to work with them, you can come to us and make a Eureka position. And what's neat about Eureka is that we think that students should be paid for their research. And so if you have a work study award, we can help you use that work study award to get paid to do this explorative work. And we have some other funds if you're not work study eligible. So you should come talk to us. If you don't think you're ready to apply for a Eureka position yet and you just want to start exploring, we have an undergraduate research advisor named Liz Evans, who is fantastic. You can make an appointment with her on Handshake, just like how you would make an appointment with the Career Center or the internship office, and sit down and she will talk you through everything about research. We can do some exploration into what you're interested in and brainstorm some ideas.
Awesome. Students, I'll put Liz's contact information below, as well as the Eureka website, all the places that you can click on and then go do some online research as well. So once a student's actually participating, so they have come and met with y'all, they've been matched with a project or they've started a project, how does your office support them or guide them through this process?
Yeah, sure. So we do professional development throughout the year. Eureka students are required to come to a certain number of them, but anybody can come to our professional development activities. So we do everything from how to brand yourself as a researcher if you're putting together that CV and resume, how to brainstorm an idea, how to get kind of independence in your research area if you're working with a faculty mentor. So we have like some Eureka seminars, and then we do monthly discussion groups as well that are less formal. It'll be other students that are interested in research or doing research. Those are my favorite ones because it's more informal. There's like snacks and other students. And then, yeah, we do advising appointments. So students who are in the Eureka program are required to meet with us a couple times a semester. We're basically here to be your research home on campus. Like you have your mentor that's doing your discipline specific training, and we're here to help you with everything else, right? If you're writing an abstract, if you're having conflict with your mentor, kind of anything and everything, we're here to support you.
That's wonderful. You know, a question just popped in my mind about graduate school. I didn't do undergraduate research, but I had a number of friends who actually were more in the STEM side. I was more on the liberal arts side. Is it imperative that a student do undergraduate research if you want to go to graduate school, regardless of what path you're taking?
Yeah, I think that it's really good for students to try it out before grad school. I think that this is one of the things that can make you stand out from other candidates. That said, it's never too late to try and get some research experience. And if you're in the STEM disciplines and maybe you decide like your senior year, like maybe I want to go get a PhD or go to grad school, there are all sorts of post-bac programs. So those would be programs you did after you graduated. So we can help you kind of connect to those as well.
That's great.
It's never too early, never too late, and never the wrong discipline to do research.
Right. Right. All right. Well, that leads to my last question. Do you have any upcoming programs this spring that you'd like students to know about related to undergraduate research?
Yes, I'm going to put in a big plug for RaCAS, another one of our acronyms. It stands for the Research and Creative Activities Symposium, coming up on April 28th. Yeah, last Friday in April. Okay. We are in our 26th year of RaCAS. It's a big celebration on campus of all student-directed research. Mostly undergrad, grad students are welcome to come too. You should definitely come check it out if you think you're interested in research. If you're doing research, you should come present. It's a great way to see all of the awesome projects going on campus.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Students, again, I'm going to link stuff below. And now that we've learned about RaCAS, I'll also have some information from their website about that event. If you're curious and you're not quite ready to go and talk to them, maybe RaCAS would be a great event for you to walk through at the end of the semester and kind of see what your peers have done. And then you certainly could meet with them over the summer or even in the fall. So, Erin, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
All right, everybody. Bye.